Alrighty, what's up fuckers? My internet is dying a death, so that's fun. Been DDoSed by the space pirates. Now that the frame rate's looking mighty cringe at the moment. It did DC for like a second earlier. I thought I had like DC protection, but apparently it didn't do shit. I guess it's because it's a Saturday, so there's a lot of people on the internet or some shit. By which I mean like 3 people, because that's enough to get the internet to fucking explode on itself. But fuck it, we ball. Hopefully I'll be okay. I'll be very upset if it like randomly disconnects on me. But yeah, we'll alt tab that and we'll just go on our merry way. Basically, this will be fun. Let me move my audio down a little bit. At least on my side, it won't affect the stream. Like I said, the game is just so fucking loud, honestly, dude. I don't intrinsically know where we want to go. I don't even know exactly where I am. Well, probably there. Probably there. I don't know what, like... I'm assuming we don't have any energy. We have 99 health, and that's it. Because all the other things are, like, blocked out. But this thing is completely unique to, the remake. That's something. Oh, cool. I've got a little, like... a little Metal Gear Solid crouch. Okay, there's some space pirates being chilling up there. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking big area, honestly, like, all things considered. Definitely adds a lot to the game. I guess I can't go through the... Right, okay. I don't think I have access to, like, any missiles or anything. There should be a way to break this. Apparently. That's what the game's telling me. I don't have access to like anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow, epic transition. Is this Mecha Ridley? It was. Space Pirate Mothership. I kind of like this. Like I said, I'm always like... I actually tend to like these sections in these games. I always bring it back to 9 Souls in the prison section. A lot of people hated that section. I liked it. Like, it's probably because I'm actually decent at 9 Souls. And I'm not very good at this game, so maybe I'll struggle. Interesting, I can still use map data for my gun. That is pretty big. I already knew it was that size, but still. But I kind of like... There's probably quite a bit of difficulty, you would assume. Why is stream elements going crazy? Did I disconnect again? I must have done. Ain't that a kick in the head? I don't even need the save room. Oh shit, hang on. That wasn't a save. Well, it was, but I also got energy. I don't need to save. Wait, so even as like little bitch Samus, I still have little bitch Samus. I still have like max energy. That doesn't intrinsically make a ton of sense. Maybe I take more damage still. Okay, let's save, because I want to assassinate this guy. But no, I tend to like these kind of stealthy, more difficult sections. Let's see if this works, shall we? Okay, no, basically, is what you're telling me. It doesn't do a lot. Kind of just lost all my health, but I didn't need to. Oh shit, they can follow you. Ah, I see. So it is very 9 Soul stealth-like. I get it, I understand. Yeah, that was kind of a throw on my end, honestly. I mean, I could probably break that, but why would I want to? Alright, well now we're gonna have to play on less health, but that's fine. I could just reload and do it again, but fuck it, we ball. I'm sure it'll be a-okay. I do want to look out for collectibles and shit, but I don't think, whilst we're Zero Suit Samus, we can really interact with much of it anyway. These like laser beams. I'm assuming if I go through that, it's very bad for me, right? Can't deactivate them. Away we go. Oh shit. Oh no. The alarm also, the alarm transcends areas as well. Oh shit, he can fucking follow me. That's kind of creepy, honestly. Oh, they know. Okay, the AR is actually relatively smart, honestly. It knows how to like climb and all sorts, and how to crawl. Like I said, even if I swap area, it still continues. I'm fucked, aren't I? No. Because it's doing an SAX and doesn't know how to climb this wall. I should probably save. I'm making good progress, but at the same time I'm not. I'm getting far at the expense of kind of eating shit. That was the correct save. Yeah, that was. Okay, nice. Radical. So we kind of want another save room, really. We're already pretty high up. If we go up, there should be some sort of ship, apparently. Is that our escape there? Presumably so. Hopefully we should be able to hop on down and go to a save room and recharge, and then bada bing bada boom. Don't you just love it? Energy tank. Recharge. Yay. What do I want to talk about whilst we're just doing this? Sometimes it's hard to talk about things and play the game, but I feel like last stream was pretty good. It was always nice to see kind of new, but also kind of familiar faces at the same time. But no, I feel like a lot of my streams have been doing quite well recently. I don't know if it's just because it's like Metroid. I don't know if that's like doing well for me or not. I think it's like a decent niche. Oh fuck. Shoot down, page, go down. I kind of find it interesting that there's no full damage. Oh, they killed each other. That's kind of fucking hilarious, actually. Can you come down here? I don't think they can access the blocks. They should be fine here. Oh yeah. Is there a way to get down? Let me look on the map. It's kind of hard to tell where I'm at, honestly. I think there is a way to get down. But I guess I don't really want to right now. What the fuck is that? Oh, they're searchlights, are they? Okay, I'm normally not very good at these mechanics, but I would have already been through this, or would I not? Okay, so that's that side, okay. But I feel like I should have raided someone last stream, since I raided the previous one, and it went quite well. And they had a lot of viewers, so I kind of regret not raiding someone, but it was a mixture of me forgetting and a mixture of me just not having a lot of time, honestly. Maybe this stream we will. It depends on how many viewers we have. I feel like there's no point of doing it if you have like no viewers, you know? I feel like, I don't know. It can be like almost insulting if you raid with not a lot. It depends on the person though, you know. Different people are grateful over different things. I guess I can save here again, may as well. Since we're full health. That's why I tend to... how many times have I raided? I can think of 2 times I've raided before. The other day, and then I raided one of like Seraph's friends. I don't think I've done any others. But like I said, there's not many times where I actually have like a raidable viewership, if you want to call it that. Enough people to consider doing it. If anyone requests... Oh, can I English? Fucking hell. Requests it, then I will. Oh, well, this is bad. This is very bad. This is atrociously bad. Actually, no, it wasn't that bad. Just need to get my suit back somehow. I don't exactly know what we're doing about it. Can you shoot me whilst I'm under here? No, you can't. What the fuck? Will they die full? Will I die full damage? Why do I not die? I guess it's because I got that Chozo DNA in me. It's built different. You leave me alone. Chozo Ruins. That's got to be a place where you get some sweet upgrades, right? Can you catch me? I'm the gingerbread man. You guys are fucking determined though, I tell you what. Okay, this is kind of bad. Am I safe up here? I am. Get fucked. On join surface streaming. That's okay. Okie dokie. Oh, this isn't a save room. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh, we are like moving all over the place. It's kind of funny. I'll save and then I will figure some shtick out. Bottom left. So we are there. We're almost getting to Criteria, honestly. So I don't think, because obviously it links to Criteria, so we're still on the same planet. Like, we didn't actually get that far, like, at all, in the grand scheme of things. Samus's ship's always getting shot down. It's clearly not as, like, technologically advanced. Or she's just not a very good pilot. I was thinking about it yesterday, how Samus, like, I mean, yeah, she's like a trained... Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, thankfully that guy cannot see me there. So obviously it's a relatively difficult section I have to do here, whilst also trying to, like, talk shit, but... I was thinking how, like, skilled Samus actually is. Because I can't help but think, I mean, obviously I haven't played a lot of the games, so maybe I'm missing some lore here. But she comes across as a person that, yeah, she has, like, military training, so she can fire a gun and she can pilot a ship and stuff. She's probably more, well, she is more skilled than the average human being. But on the other side of that, she, I feel like she just gets hard carried by her fucking, like, Chozo suit. You know? I feel like any other soldier that had Samus's technology and armor and stuff would be able to do as, like, much, if not more. I was just thinking, you know, maybe I'll do a little side run, because I don't know how long this is going to take. This section may not be 2 hours long, so I can take my time and talk, but... I know, I was just thinking that, you know, obviously the getting shot out of the ship thing is a remake thing. It's exclusive to Zero Mission, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much you can take into canon or not. I guess you can. It just adds from the original story, really. But, I don't know, I feel like her ship piloting skills are pretty dog shit. It's not like other... I mean, it's not that the dog shit, they're average. And what I mean by that is there's so many characters that can fly ships and stuff, and then they just, like, 1v20. I'm thinking of, like, Star Wars. I don't know if it's a good example or not, but there's so many Star Wars characters that are, like, you know, they're kind of a key character because they can, like, pilot a ship really well, and they can 1v20 and win. And I just go back to Samus, and I think every single time she goes anywhere near a ship, she gets shot out of it immediately. So she clearly can't fly very well. She clearly can't dodge or use the technology very well. She always gets shit on. And even in, like, the bosses, there's a lot of scripted, like, kind of events. Even in, like, Metroid Fusion, she got absolutely decked by the final boss, the Metroid thing. I don't even know what it was. But just as an example, as, like, an in-law thing, because it's scripted, you basically you have to take a hit and it reduces you to, like, 1 health. So if you take that not as a gameplay perspective, but because this has to happen because it's just how it is, if that makes any sense, because it's scripted, it's canon, and that means that Samus was unable to dodge a big fuck off creature and she got hit by it and she took a severe hit. And I feel like there's so many times in the story where she would have died, but there's, like, convenient plot armor. If SAX didn't jump the Metroid boss at the final fusion boss thingamajig, I'm not, like, I'm not mentioning, like, the words aren't coming to me today, but I'm not conveying my point very well. But if SAX didn't jump the final boss, Samus just would have died because she got reduced to 1 energy. Same in Super Metroid. If the Metroid didn't intervene, she would have died to the Mother Brain. She just would have, because there's a scripted kind of death. It feels like every single final boss, she gets reduced to 1 energy, and then she gets saved. And I know it's because it's, like, cool for the game, but once again, if you take the gameplay mechanics as canon, which you kind of have to, because it's scripted, it has to happen to every single player regardless of, like, skill, it means that she's constantly getting hit, which means she's not very good at dodging or anything, and there's just so many times where she could have just got decked and lost, you know? And I feel like there's a lot of times she just should have lost or got defeated, but because of, like, plot armor purposes, she doesn't. I mean, I was actually, as a counterpoint, I was gonna say this section, because you're playing a Zero Suit Samus, it's her without technology, and she's able to, like, infiltrate a heavily fortified place. But even so, her Chozo DNA means she's significantly faster and stronger than the average person. She clearly doesn't take full damage, so that's something. She's got, like, a stronger muscle mass or bone structure or density or whatever, fucking fancy trigger words. But also the save stations, she can still, like, interact with Chozo technology, and the save stations still give her energy, as you can see. And I don't know, she's just stronger than the average human, you know. I know it's like a kind of like a plot armor type of thing, and maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but I generally don't think she's like that skilled or that much of a powerhouse of a character. I feel like her main selling point really is the fact that she's just a random person that happened to get access to like really cool technology, basically. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know if that take would like piss anyone off or not. Obviously, I'm not doubting. I know that she has a lot of military training, and so she's skilled and stuff. But I don't know. I could go this way, but I don't know if I want to. I can drop down the other way, but how does that help me? I mean, I can have a look. I think this would just give you a super missile, but I don't know if I can do that right now. Is it smart for me to drop? Oh, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, well now we know. There is a super missile there, but still. Where was my secret cubby hole that I was using? Actually, I'm in a different spot. Okay, I don't know. I've kind of played myself into this. I don't know when my last save was because I was just chatting shit, but. Yeah, absolutely outplayed, pussy. Go down. Where was the save? I want to get that again. That's kind of yonks away. Oh, fuck it. It's fine. Alright, can I get through, please? Why do we even have security in the Chozo rooms? Real talk. Okay, so I do need to go this way. I got a new clip. Metroid AI is actually smart. It is smart. The way how they can climb and chase you and shit. It's fucking better AI than it is like nowadays. I feel like language is really not working for me today. Okay, I'm not too sure how I want to do this. I was originally going to do it like that, but that's, yeah. Let's see if I can time this. It's going to be tricky. Actually, it's not that tricky. No, that's not epic. Do you come down? Because I'm fucked if you do. Yeah, I'm fucked. Ah, well, whatever. I didn't mean to fall down, but I fucked myself. Look at the fucking climb the fucking walls like that. God damn. That was actually relatively tricky parkour, all things considered. This might be scary. Oh lordy. I should be safe up there, actually. I am not. I am in fact not safe. He's fucking blasting my brains there. Okay, that's gonna reset me a very, 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 very long way away. Womp womp. Almost got detected immediately. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? Boing, boing. I thought I could jump through those, I guess not. I do like this section though. I don't know, it's just fun. I'm very surprised I didn't get spotted there, honestly. That was kind of lenient with me. Reminds me of, you know, when like your TV has no signal, so the logo just bounces around all the place. Reminds me of that. Like Pong or some shit. I don't know if shooting alerts things or not. But there's no one here anyway, so... So we don't want to shoot that, we learned our lesson. This little little scanny parkour is kind of difficult. It's not like super difficult, I'm just not that good. Oh, actually, now I think about it, I completely forgot about the fact that I can just actually cling to the side like this. You're not forced to, like, go up or down. Okay, well, unless the game just forces me to. That was mildly cringe. Got out of it unscathed, though. Next section's gonna be rough. The other guy can't follow me though because they turn into full blocks, which is nice. Actually, never mind, he can follow me. If I crouch here, my issue was I didn't crouch last time, so it saw me. Oh, yo, ayo, 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 okay, he's a sneaky fucking assassin, cunt. Am I safe here or not? Is he gonna... he's gonna come up behind me. Okay, so much for that idea. How the fuck do I get over there then? There we are. You see me? I'm sneaky. Yeah, you better fuck off, pussy. That's what I thought. Yeah. Can you jump as little Samus? That's gonna be way too difficult to find out, man. I want to see if you can or not. Is that a thing that only Zero Suit Samus? Suited Samus can do? Obviously, I'm not the best wall jumper in the world. No, you can. That's just that Chozo DNA. Maybe I'm being a little bit too against her. But I feel like maybe a good character to compare her to is something like Eddie Brock in Venom, where Eddie's virtually useless by himself, and all of his power comes from being with a symbiote. It just so happens that you're kind of the right place at the right time, and you end up getting the right powers, you know. Speaking of powers, someone just stole it. What a bastard! That was who did that? They clearly know I'm in the Chozo ruins trying to get my shit back. If I stun him, I can just yoink it from him and then absolutely like beam him, can't I? How far does that go up? Right. How far does it go down? Am I safe here? I am. And I fucked it. It's always the simplest things that I fuck. Well, that's bad for business. Please don't shoot me. Ow, bitch. Okay. Oh, you little dickhead. I hate that they fucking bounce you back and you can't walk through them. It's like OG Fortnite, which is a terrible... Yeah, I'm dead here. I can't do anything. Man, it fucking sucks. We're doing so well, and then I fucked up a single jump. Oh, last time I saved was fucking miles away again. And it sucks. Why does she not cling to the fucking ledge, dude? Come on now. I feel like I'm just getting screwed by the controls, and then I just get still locked forever, so I can't do anything. Oh no. Yeah, I need to save more often, apparently. It's because it goes so well, so you don't save, and then suddenly it doesn't go well. It's interesting that fucking space pirate isn't triggering the full block there, though. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Those are in the shadows, you're alright. Fuck up, bitch. I know, it's pretty easy to get through the place, honestly. Like, you can do it kind of quick. It'd be interesting to see speedruns of this section. Maybe when we progress a little more, I'll save. It's actually not, like I said, it's not super duper hard to get back to where you were. It's a big area, but you can get through it really quick because there's not a lot of enemies or anything, you know? I wonder if you're quick, if you can shoot that guy and freeze him as well. I don't think you can. It's scripted to, like, not do that. It's very carefully scripted, so he, like, leaves your line of sight. Okay, let's save here. Just because I can. I should have brought a beverage with me, but I forgot. Trying to be a little bit more consistent with my streaming because it's doing quite well, so I feel like it, I'm trying my best to make sacrifices to make it work, you know, but it's hard. There's not a lot I can sacrifice in my life right now in terms of like university and shit. Is that gonna fuck me? No. I can't just stop working and stop going to uni so I can stream more consistently, you know? It's mainly just like, I can do it almost every day. Besides from like tomorrow, which is an announcement I was going to make. Can't stream tomorrow because I've got work for like basically all of the day. I mean, I may be able to stream late at night tomorrow, but I don't know if I'd be too tired. We'll see. It's not out of the question entirely. I did not know how to do that section at all. I gotta be real with you. Gotta keep it secret, keep it safe. I just wander around here and say, I should have got a fucking searchlight on me. You can't see me. Oh, this is bad for business. Oh, this is horrific for business. It's fine because I'm a parkour master. No pressure. Okay. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ, this is very bad. Very bad, my friend. Run, bitch, run. I like how intense this bit is. It's only intense because I'm shit, and I can't even make it anyway. I can't even make it anyway because the fucking door's locked. Man. It's not going too well for me, is it? But yes, I'm not too sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not, but because I'm on spring break, after I work tomorrow, I should in theory have the next 5 days off. I mean, they're not going to be completely free, there's still going to be some stuff that I have to do and shit, but I'm hoping, I want to try and get like a semi-consistent schedule. Not just streaming every day, but like streaming at the same time. I don't know what time I should do it at though. Because the time you stream is very important towards what audience you do. If I consistently stream at 2 PM, for example, it means you're going to be consistently streaming to one type of audience, but like not another. It means you're going to be missing a lot of kind of NA type of viewers. That was almost a throw. I just considered like retreating to save. We'll see though. Yeah, it's going to take a bit for me to figure out what I want to be doing. I don't know if there is a way to get out of that scot-free, honestly. Fucking this one, I can't tap. I don't think I can progress is the issue. I don't think there's a way I can hide. I went that way last time and that didn't work for me. I can't go any other way though. No way I'm safe up here. He's trying to get to me, yeah. The only place you're safe is one of the, like, hidey blocks. And there is no hidey blocks, so I don't think I can do this. I think I'm just destined to die. I'm gonna try something dumb. Nah, it just one-shots me. I don't think there's, like I said, the only place you don't get detected is if you go in the shadow blocks. Yeah, there's no way, there's not a galaxy, you can't do that. You're designed to, it's 1000% designed for you to, can I like, fucking not fuck this up please? It's 1000% designed for you to like, eat shit there. There's no like hidden blocks. No, I'm just gonna reload, there's no reason. I don't think it's possible unless you do it without getting detected. There's only other place I can go, where even am I? I'm there. Yeah, the only place you can go is to the left, but if you get detected, you can't do it. I'm still technically safe here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. There's like 1,000 different guys there. Yeah, there's no way there's not, yeah, you're definitely designed to be searched there. There's no way you can do that. I think the reason I think you're designed to do it is this section here. I think it's meant to be like this. Because it would just look weird if you weren't being chased. The only issue is I can do all the parkour, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Like, it does, but it's locked at a door, so... Because you permanently get chased forever until you find like a little secret bit, you know? A little secret shadow bit, and there is no secret shadow bits in this section, so... It's kind of a GG, I think. Because this is just a locked door. I think I may have actually got away with it. This may be worth a save. I guess I survived long enough. Yeah, let me get my bearings. I still have to go that way, though. Okay. It's a weird place to patrol, really, isn't it? In the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. Oh, well, let me check this wall for any intruders. Thankfully, they're deaf and can't hear my fucking plasma pistol going off. Okay, there we go. That's some progress. That's a huge save room. It'll be very funny when we get our suit back and just can like dominate them all. Because it'll go from them chasing me to me chasing them. Be a cool dynamic. Let's save there. No, over the next like 5 days, I'm gonna see if I can stream at the same time every day. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I just don't think with my livelihood it is possible. I don't have enough free days to do it consistently. Even if I can stream consistently for 5 days, then I get work for ages, and then it just fucks everything up. But no, spring break's a good time to you know, try new things. Some old Chozo ruin. Are we getting flashbacks? We are getting flashbacks. Wow, cheeky little war drops. No, I digi-evolved into a woman. That's a weird fucking hairstyle, looks like custard in a bowl. Yo? The fuck? Huh? What the shit? Oh, no. What the fuck is this? Is this some sort of puzzle? I can damage myself. I'm very confused as to what the fuck is happening right now. Very, very lost indeed. I'm assuming this is meant to be a boss. Am I just meant to shoot it? Okay. Okay, I just need to shoot it when it, like so. Okay. It's like mimicking my shit. I don't even fucking know. Hey yo, calm the fuck down. Okay, I missed that. That's just tragic, really. This is such a weird fucking boss. I have like a split second to react to that. Like a literal millisecond to react. Like, come on, I shot that. The issue is, by the time you shoot the... I guess you... I don't know. By the time you shoot the bullet, because the bullet takes so long to travel, you, Hang on, I think I may have played myself. Oh no, I didn't play myself, I'm good. By the time... Because the bullet takes so long to travel, by the time it, like, shoots, it's already too late. Can I skip this? I don't want to have to do this every single fucking time. I may just save over it, I may have a save ready. There's no way to skip this. So I'm gonna have to guess, basically. I'm just gonna have to spam bullets into it and hope that it changes into the targetable one before I hit myself and die. Because if I wait for it to change, then shoot it, because it only has a millisecond where it's present, it's like not really good, you know? Because I'll shoot, and by the time the bullet hits, it would have swapped back to Samus, so I have to shoot it when it's Samus. Save the game here. Guess I'll just save that one. So I don't think... I just can't shoot at the moment. I think this is just like a... I missed, it's crazy. How the fuck? I guess I'll just stand there then. If I could have got another hit off there. He didn't have lightning last time. The fuck? He only got lightning in like second phase. The first three are easy. It's this last one that's a bitch. See, look, yeah, it has like a bro. You need the reaction time of a fucking saint to be able to do that. Like seriously. That last bit is just really fucking cringe. I got it. You just have to predict. You just legit just have to guess. Yeah, I passed your little fucking shitty Chozo trial. I don't exactly know how this is working. Oh, that guy on the back is wearing the suit. Oh shit, we get a fucking Sailor Moon transition. Look at that Gyat though. Wow. I got my shit back. This power beam can blast through. Oh, is this all the secret things at the start of the game? The shit I picked up that I couldn't use, so now I have a plasma beam. Blast through multiple enemies. We've got the gravity suit, very nice. So that, I guess, wasn't in the base game. Stops lava damage. And space jump, somersault continue in the air. Nice. 3 abilities for 1. You got your fully powered suit. It's interesting that, I was literally just about to say how the gravity suit doesn't make it purple. But, I'm assuming this is a Chozo cunt here. And he's like wearing the Samus armor, kind of. I don't exactly know how that works. I had to like fight myself. And then now I was like worthy. It's like, oh wow, good job, you're worthy, so now you can get the suit. But how did we lose the suit in the first place though? Yeah, you're all fucked by the way. Now I'm the one chasing you. Now I need to go all the way back. There is a few... I don't know if I really need to like pick up the collectibles, honestly, but I will. A bit since I've actually played as like normal Sam. Don't know if you can classify it as normal Sam. There's meant to be a... Oh wait, no there's not, because I can't read a fucking map. There's going to be something around here though. Not gonna let me break through that. I guess I need to do it from the other way, don't I? I don't need your save room. I already got everything I need. How the fuck do I get? What is? Isn't that like the super bomb missile? I don't even have that. Unless it's unless it's this attack. No. How the fuck? I don't even have that ability. That's the power bomb that I didn't even think was in this game. So I do need to go the other way then, do I not? Because I can't get back, I don't think. Oh fuck. No, that doesn't trigger anything. Maybe I'm meant to blow this up. Yeah, okay, because I can go in water and shit. Yeah, spam shit, you never know when you're gonna run into things. I can probably do that. Yeah, I can definitely do that, easy peasy. Remember, red. Thank you. Don't know the last time I actually saved, so we'll save again. We'll be on this one now. But how did we even lose our suit to begin with? We must have just lost all that energy. Okay, what the pointless little thing that is. When we like crashed, the crash landing must have just damaged the suit or fucking something. I'm assuming all these abilities weren't in the original Metroid then, and they just added them all into this little section. That's a spin. I always the spin thing always like messes me up. The kind of logo. Okay, there should. I don't know if it's here. I don't think it is here. It is here. Like I said, I don't know if I intrinsically really need the upgrades in this area. I can kind of just like speed run on out. And there's a few more things in this section, but like it's going to take a lot of backtracking to get them, you know? I'd have to go through the whole entire section again. I just don't know if I want to. I don't know how much of the game is left though. Oh no, not an alarm. Guess I'll kill you. It's great that I can just like one-shot them and shit as well. I mean, this bit will be new. Once again, it's hard to tell exactly where I am. What is doing that exactly? What is the purpose of this? I think it's just a place to hide or some shit. I fucking know. I should be safe in water now. Graphics seem all that much. Yeah. Okay, I should probably pay attention to where the fuck I am. I guess I can get that. So that means I am there on the map. Okay. Now the only way we can go is left, really. I have to say, I don't know if it's just because I'm really used to the ability now or not, but I feel like stuff like the little jump, whatever I always forget what it's called. Your little spin jump and stuff like your like wall stuff. It's like all your like wall jumps and stuff. It feels like it's slightly different in every game, and it just feels quite easy to do in this game. But I don't know. It could be identical. Maybe I'm just chatting shit. You know. Can I destroy these? I can. If I destroy the enemies, then they can no longer hold me hostage in theory. Why can I not go through there? Why are there blocks there? Never used to fucking be. I guess it's just blocking me from going back that way. I'd have to go the other way. Actually, there wasn't even anything there, I don't think. Maybe I don't need to go that way. But yeah, the old jump is quite easy in this game. To get my bearing. I don't even fully know where we are. I think there's a... If we're aware where we think we are, I think there's a super missile nearby. It should probably just be somewhere down here. How do I get that exactly? Oh, okay, it's actually incredibly simple. Super missile. Getting a lot of those bad boys. Next thing on the agenda, to the left, there's like a bomb thing in the jig. I don't need to kill these guys, but I will anyway. Murder's fun. So we need to... How do I get there exactly? I think there's a place we can go. It's actually taking a little bit of damage. I'm playing like a quiet one. I'm not entirely sure if I'm in the right place, but I am. I don't have this fucking ability though. And I'm looking on the map, and I don't think you do get the ability. Like, where the fuck is it? Maybe it's an unknown item? Because it would be a power bomb, would it not? Fuck knows, dude. But I can't access this. Because I don't have the power bomb. Maybe I missed it somehow, but I don't think I did. You must get it in this section as well. I wonder if I can jump, if it will allow me to jump on over and then we can just go save room. Because there's nothing there. We get in this area somewhere. Oh, okay, thank you. And welcome. I was wondering where I got it. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to do some backtracking. No, I do not wish to save in-game, because I have to save through my emulator, which I actually will do. Once I find out which one I'm on this save. Hello, random guy who looks sneaky. Hello, random guy who's less sneaky. Actually, I should be paying attention to stuff on the map because I forgot. There's like a section below me, but I can't access that right now. There's nothing on this level. Next thing we'll probably run into is another energy thingamajig. That'll be rather neat. That's up. I don't forget that you can shoot this stuff. I wasn't paying attention. Looking at too many different monitors. But yeah, it feels like the jump in this game is very easy to do. Well, I think a lot of abilities in this game are very spammable. Like the bomb, you can spam a lot of. It's kind of funny. I didn't even know that was there. I just happened to bomb there, and it was a thing I can get to. What is that? I think, ironically, this is what leads to the cell. Let me see what the best runway is. This is a decent runway. This will work quite well, I think. Yeah, that'll work like a tree. I may have to do multiple should hopefully still... I don't know if that'll work actually. Is there another way to get down to the energy cell? There is. I think I'm doing it the opposite way. I think you're meant to shine spark from down below. Would be my guess. I'm not super sure though. And I can give it a go, but I don't think it's going to work, because the second you drop, you'll lose all your momentum. But like I said, you may as well give it a go. Even though I'm not super optimistic. Went too far there, but oh, hello. I think I'm going to shine spark it. You can't catch me. Oh, it respawned anyway. Yeah, you're meant to shine spark that. The way how you get to that section, there's actually a few ways. You can drop down just up ahead, or you can do it through criteria. You may be able to blow this up. You may need the bigger bomb though. This does get destroyed apparently. But like I said, I think you need a power bomb for it, I guess. There's a similar mechanic in the old Super Metroid. So now we are there. There's not a lot for a little bit. May as well just hop on up. No, the jump is very easy in this game, but it's because it's incredibly spammable. Some of the other games, like Metroid Fusion and Super Metroid, there's like a cooldown on the ability where you have to do it like intervals. So you'd have to like jump, let it go, jump, let it go, jump, let it go. But in this one, you can just spam the ever-loving hell out of it, as you can kind of see. I mean, it still doesn't help me apparently, but you know, it's definitely like the easiest one so far. Up we go. This ability's grown on me. I didn't like it to begin with, but I think it's because it was slightly janky for me, and it seems slightly goofy. I know that's a bit weird to say in this franchise, because everything's like super sci-fi and goofy, but... Oh shit, it's a black guy. Right, he was like a Spec Ops 1. But I don't know, I don't really understand, like, I don't know, like, when you say, like, laser comes from gun, I can kind of understand it. And when you say, like, missiles come from launcher, it makes sense. But, like, when you say, oh, if you spin really quickly, like Sonic the Hedgehog, you can magically defy gravity and fly, I don't know, I guess that's where I draw the line. It's a fun ability, though. It's just a bit... It just seems really out of place. For me, personally, but like I said, that's just like just a random observation. I don't really need a save room, but I can take it anyway. Is it not gonna work? It looks like it's a dead one. They've hijacked it. Right. Is there any secret things I can do? Yeah, here's the question. Not really. A lot of the collectibles I can get are kind of really far out of the way, honestly, to the point where it's a bit like, you'd have to do a lot of backtracking to get some of them. So we'll see. I'm not super fussed at this point. Oh, that's a spinny thing, I should have guessed that. That leads over yonder. There actually should be a super missile directly above me, apparently. We can try and get that. It wants to explode for me, that is. That may be a missile, actually. It is a missile. Actually, kind of a tricky jump to make. Oh god, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay, actually did stay. That helps. That helps a lot, because now I can just jump up like that. Oh, it's one of the robot guys. I haven't seen you since Super Metroid. There we go, there's a super missile tank. That's pretty radical stuff. What is next on the agenda? If we go left, then left again, we can get another super missile, go down and get an energy tank, I think. Is it in this room? No, it's in the next room. Should be somewhere. Oh, hello. Move back up, please. There we go. Should be super duper hard to get. There we are. That's a yellow door though, which means I need the big bomb. I don't have a big bomb. I'll have to go back to that one if you want the energy tanks. I do like my tanks, they're my favourite upgrade. They just seem the most impactful and useful. Right, so we can go to the ship, but I don't know if we want to. I'm assuming it wouldn't. I don't know if that's like our way out, our escape or what. Okay, I've been knocked back to last year. I'm back! Oh, okay, so that's interesting. He's immune to missiles, but he's not immune to the normal shots. How very peculiar. Took a lot of damage from that guy, honestly. Normally it's the other way around. They're immune to shots and they take damage to missiles. I don't need to do this, but I will because I can. There's loads of them there. What a full charge beam does to you. I mean, they're gonna regen, but, you know, it makes me feel powerful, you know, wow, it's dead. Cool. I actually think I may need to go to the ship, honestly. I don't think there's necessarily any other way we can go. See, is this save room working? Does this? It does regen me. Very nice. A lot of enemies don't seem to drop much in this section, so I kind of need to rely on these a bit more. Especially when I'm not very good. I could backtrack all the way down there and get like a... Maybe I could get a few things? I'm not super sure what I want to be doing here. The green little dot in the bottom right hand corner is one of those big power bombs. I wonder if you can like get through the game without picking one up or not. Because I don't think there's an intrinsic drop for it. I don't think. I could be wrong. I may save here just in case it like is like a point of no return. I'm not super sure though, but we'll find out. It may just teleport me to another area here or not. Or maybe I can't access it right now. Probably need to kill Mecha Ridley to open up that. Okay, that's good to know. I was going to say it'd be, okay, that guy's respawned. I may just try and leave them alone. Actually, they should probably follow me quick. It seems like only red ones follow you through. It seems like the Spec Ops guys, they stay in their usual domain. Okay, now we're up here. There's nothing in here whatsoever, actually. No collectibles. Move, little robot guy. Kind of spam and stuff because there's all sorts of hidden block push. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, no, it's not. I thought it was a dead end where I could access it, but I can. We're gonna be very close to... There's like 2 power bombs we may be able to access soon. It's actually, if I think... No, I'm not there yet. If we Okay, so that's to our right for that yellow door is a like super missile thing. If we keep going left, we should potentially be able to get a power bomb. We shall see, but it's a race against time against this little droid guy. Not really. Oh no, how terrifying. I say that, it's actually doing a little bit of damage to the thing. Is there anything here? In the next room we should get our power bomb, I think. Or we should be close to it at least. Or not. Oh no, not yet, I can't read maps. We're close, so. It's the next one up. I should probably use the screw attack more because it basically gives you like near enough mentality again. To an extent, he says, not really. Is there a way to do anything in that section? No. So now we're there, so we want to go all the way to the left, down, down, right, and then we can get our power bomb. I'm assuming. This is a cool section, no? Cool little area. Oh, see, there it is. Come here, little guy. I'm gonna... This is a stick-up. Do I care about this? Not really. They sent a single guy after me. I basically got like a mini nuke that they've just put on display with like minimum defenses. They sent a single guy after me. I didn't mean to go that way, I was trying to jump up. Oh, it respawns that, that's interesting. Okay, now they sent 2 guys after me. They've realised I'm a threat. Do I have to toggle this or is it an auto toggle? I didn't actually read what button it was. Okay, it's RB. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of Metroid fusion-y-ish. There should be another one in here, I believe, somewhere. Power bouncing around until something happens. Okay, I'm gonna assume I need that. Yep. Ta-da! You use one to get one. Now we're in business. There should be a dead end now. That should be everything done. Now, I guess you can go all the way to the top right and fight Mecha Ridley. I don't know if that's super smart to do, intrinsically. But oh well. There's a save room nearby, so I can just recharge and fight him. I probably have, like, loads. He probably won't be that difficult. If he's anything like normal Ridley. Normal Ridley's ironically one of the, kind of, the easier bosses for me. I think it's just because he has such a massive hitbox. So I can just kind of spam, like, missiles into him. And sure, he'll damage me, but I'll damage him more, you know? So even though it's like, I'll just kind of, I'll just win, basically. It really is just like a I'd win scenario. If I go through the, I mean, there's like something up here. There's like nothing but something. It exists, but there's nothing up here. I'll do it just to clean up the map, because it looks nice. Although actually maybe I should go down there, because that'll be the save room, and then that's actually the way we're going to go to the boss. It's like whenever I try and go the secret way, I always go the main way. Because the save rooms don't like work if you enter them when you're like in an alarm. Hopefully this fixes itself. There we are. I mean, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing like 5 energy tanks. 3 of which are actually here, to be fair. Which means I only missed 2 in base game, which isn't terrible. Let me save. It's not like I was going for 100%. I just get what I can. I'm not super duper fussed. Just because it helps, you know, a lot. Just naturally progression and stuff. I mean, you need a certain amount of missiles anyway to fight Mother Brain, so I'm pretty sure it'd be impossible. I'm not sure if it's impossible. I never say impossible. It's just improbable that you'd be able to really speedrun and defeat Mother Brain with very, very minimum like missiles and stuff. There may be some sort of glitch or cheese, but who knows? Anyway, let's pay attention because there should, somewhere around here, there should be a... Okay, that's interesting. You should be able to access... actually, maybe not. I have enough of a runway here. I may have enough... Actually, no, you won't have a runway that way either. How would I access that? See, these bits confuse me in this game. I think there's a shine spark mechanic that I'm not fully aware of. Because I feel like you'd have to shine spark down somehow. I'm trying to. Maybe I'll search it up. Because I feel like the only way to do that is to like do a slam downwards. Because there's no other way of accessing it. Let me search it up. I don't know if it's a thing or not though. Zero mission shine spark down. I just don't think it's a thing, but a shine spark cannot send Samus traveling downwards in any circumstance. That's what I assumed. But the issue with that is, how does this work? Because you don't have enough of a runway. Because you can't sprint because you'll get stuck here. Unless you're meant to time it. Like if I'm sprinting, then I jump here and then time it so I fall through them. Maybe that's what you're meant to do. I mean, I can give it a go. And that may be possible, but I'm not super sure. I feel like you would lose momentum, but maybe I need a bit more of a runner. Just this tiny little bit should probably be enough to activate shine. I kind of overshoot it that way though. I don't know if I'm meant to do it this way. I feel like this is wrong, but I can't fathom how else you're meant to do it, honestly. Oh, it is that way. I feel like I'm a relatively smart guy. Now, if you want a Mission Impossible, then you're meant to do it like that, but who really gives a damn if you trigger it? Maybe you're meant... Actually, this may block it off. Does it regen? It probably doesn't, does it? It wants me to leave the area. I see. Now I understand that mechanic. I probably could have got a lot of other things in the I want to see if I can make the alarm go away whilst I'm here. Because I think it wants you to do it in one take, unfortunately. That means I have to do this relatively tricky jump again. It's not even, that's really not that tricky. That's not that tricky once you figure it out. I will save though, because it'll save some time. It's past 3 o'clock, so it'll be this save here. So yeah, I actually was correct. I meant to, that's very difficult, honestly. That feels very difficult indeed. Having to like Flappy Bird your way over. Doesn't help when the game loses a frame, so then that happens. It's definitely a very good thing we have a save. Why does the game keeps freezing and stuttering at that one bit and it causes the input not to work? Okay, this is going to be quite tricky, actually. I don't know if I... Yeah, you see the game, like, I don't know if you can see that or not, the game, like, freezes at that bit for some reason. Maybe I'll wait for the save to go away, because when the save goes away, it, like, causes a stutter. So now we can try it. That's tricky. So you'd have to... Maybe I'll just practice here. Well, that's not ideal. If I just get a little bit of practice trying to thread the needle here, that's so difficult though. Honestly, you have to be like atom perfect. I just don't think I can really do that. That's ridiculous, honestly. That's so hard. That's some like next level Flappy Bird stuff. Let's wait for the save to go away, because then we'll full screen of the game. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, honestly. If you give me, like, 8 hours of doing it non-stop, I can do it, but for the sake of the stream, I don't know if I want to lose my sanity trying to do this. I don't think... Maybe I'm not doing it correctly, actually. I just had an idea. I think I know how to do it. I think I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna test it whilst I'm here. That's tricky though. I'm gonna test it. I think you may be able to shine spark horizontally and dodge all the lasers. Oh, it resets it. That's a glitch. I don't know why I didn't consider that. So I won't be able to leave the room to do it, but that may be okay. That may be okay. If I can just somehow get a shine spark, I can possibly do it horizontally and miss everything. Because I feel like it's very difficult if not. Yeah, for some reason I can't do this really basic jump anymore. Maybe I should just reload. The reason I did this is because I wanted more of a runway. I wanted to destroy more of this, but okay, let's just reload. So the plan is, if I can charge up a shine spark, and then I can horizontally do it there, I have a feeling I may be able to, I mean, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I have a runway for it, though. If I'm really quick, yeah, you can absolutely do it. I may have to watch a video of this, because I think I'm on the right. Man, that sucks. I almost had it straight off the bat. Just couldn't get the input to work. I think I panicked a little bit, because I didn't expect to do it so easily. Okay, you do get stuck on that. But if I can somehow do it... I mean, let's think. Does it... I don't think there's a way to do it, unfortunately. I thought I was onto something there. I thought I could scrape past this, but I just don't think you can. Unless I can show... You may be able to, like... I wonder if I can shine spark off the surface like that. You'd have to be very difficult. That would be so hard to do. You'd have to come down here, and then you'd have your shine spark ready, and then if you do that, you wouldn't hit the laser, and I could do this jump, activate shine spark, and go all the way across, and it would land right here without touching a laser. That's the only way. That's the only thing I can think of. I may try and search it up, just in case I'm wrong. This is kind of fun theory crafting. I don't quite know what to search up. Maybe I'll search up energy tank before Ridley or some shit. Energy tank before... I don't know what he's called. I'm just going to call him Mecha Ridley. He may be like Cyborg or some shit. Meta Ridley is what this guy's calling it. You see, you are going to shine spark it, apparently. Apparently you can do it with space jumps, but you can also just shine spark. I thought I was onto something there. I'm trying to, okay, there's a website this guy's linking, but it no longer exists. Run all the way back to the door you charged, shine spark, and charge and hold another one, then into the pit and fall to the right above the laser and press A to do a shine spark just before you touch the ground. I think I'm thinking the right way anyway, honestly. I should be able to just, it may be finicky to do this last bit, but... I don't know if you can shine spark off a surface, though. Like that. Like, I don't know if you can shine spark from a ledge. I'll try it, but you have to be so quick, because I think it will run out before then, if I'm honest, but... whatevs. Trick it there. That's okay, it doesn't use energy in this game, so I can just do as much as I want. I don't think it uses energy. Now I'm just determined. Because feels like it's quite a difficult one to get. Man, did I have it? Can you do it like that or not? I feel like I was either A, a millisecond off of doing that, or B, you just cannot do it off a ledge. I just don't know. I do not know. Went all the way back to the door, then into the pit and fall to the right above the laser and press A. I'll try it that way. I guess I'm just not super used to doing shine sparks like this, but I'll give it a go. Doesn't help when you fucking like ledge climbs like that. I need to fall straight down in one go. Now I'm just determined to do this. Stop ledge climbing that. Yeah, apparently you can, if you fall, the way you're meant to do it is you're meant to fall, and just before you hit the laser, you're meant to click jump, but that's not working for me. That's not really the input that I'm looking for. Maybe I'll try and find a different guide, but... Yeah, the website that's linked doesn't exist anymore, it doesn't seem, which fucking sucks a major dick. Yeah, it got deleted. That sucks. The one guide online and it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe instead of saying Mecha Ridley, I'll change it to Meta Ridley since that's what people are saying. Did that change anything? Nope. Nope. Let's see if I can do it. I feel like I'm really close to doing it, but I think that's just something I'm not doing fully right. Is it this one? What is this one? You're looking at probably the toughest item to pick up here. If you're not a fan of Shine Spark, be warned. The speed boost is the only way you'll find this tank. Well, you need the speed boost to get here. Go back to the large room connected with Cherry's Ruler boss. Make your way up to the tall shaft to the right door. At this point, I want to break. Jump up to the next platform and Shine Spark into the slope. Okay, reading it as text does not help. It just confuses me even more. Shine Spark to the right and you'll hit another slope before going down the door. Yeah, that's not helpful at all, honestly. At all. Let's just watch this YouTube video. And then skip all the way to the end. Oh, is this the one I'm looking for? What is this? That's not the one I think I wanted. Yeah, okay, this is the one. This is the final energy tank I meant to get. I know that much. You obviously break that, which I did. Oh, he doesn't Shine Spark it though. He just first tries it doing some crazy parkour shit. I don't feel like doing that one. Let's see this comment. You can use Shine Spark for the last one. You don't have to exit the room. After you make your entrance underground, you can Shine Spark, get down to the laser room, and then just use Shine Spark. Yeah, that doesn't work though. Shoot with a save. Shine Spark to break the blocks. Oh, I could do that actually. Shoot with a saved Shine Spark right above the lasers. If that works. I don't know how that would work. But one thing you can do, which I don't know why I didn't consider, to break more of the blocks, what you can do... I don't know why I didn't consider this, honestly. Now I can break a bit more. I think I'll save there, because now we have more of like a bit to work with. There's this guy in this YouTube comment that says if you shoot, like shoot, apparently it triggers Shine Spark, which I don't think it does, but I gotta watch out because I accidentally shot that, so that's permanently open. No, that doesn't work. Apparently you're gonna, if you Shine Spark, I don't know. There's a button I'm missing somewhere, but it doesn't translate properly into Xbox. Shine Spark to Redbox did that. Shoot with a saved Shine Spark right above the lasers. Maybe I'll need to search for Shine Spark horizontal or something. 0 mission. I've spent way too long doing this. I know how to do it like horizontal. I don't know how to do it in the air. It doesn't work in the air. Because you need to do too many inputs. There's a morph ball. Wait, there's a morph ball shine spot. Execute shine spot on morph ball form. Everything. You'll be able to break through speed boost and what? Hang on I did not know this. That may help. I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. I never considered you could shine spark in ball form. This will be interesting. It may give me the a small enough hitbox to get through the lasers, or maybe not, but we'll see. Holy shit, you can. I mean, it doesn't work, but you can. That's kind of cool, I guess. Let's I need to somehow shine spark horizontally in the air. I just don't know how. Oh, there we go. Finally! That's huge. I mean, did I really need it? Not really. Watch me do the parkour for... Okay, never mind. Alright, well we got that, so that's something. That makes us feel decent. We're only missing 4. 2 of them I can get here, 2 of them in the other areas. I could technically go back to, there's no saying I can't. Can't be fucked. Alright, let's go fight Meta Ridley. Throw that up. Is it gonna do a cool transition? I will save before we get jumped by Darth Vader or some shit. Because I don't feel like reloading and having to do that again. The thing is with like that type of game, or like the way how it is, it's like it's so hard to do it, and then you do it once, and then it becomes super easy. That's cool. Should I be shooting you already, or are you doing a little transition? Okay, I need to hit that little red ball of yours. Easier said than done, apparently. Let me bring out super missiles. Just a little easier. Oh, should shoot those. It's going to be hard to get the, there we go. You done already? We may be a little bit too powerful. That was, holy shit. Is that it? That can't be it, right? That was really easy. Yeah, is that self-destruct? The fuck is that? Oh, it is a self-destruct. As I suspected. 5-minute self-destruct. So we need to get to the ship now and then throw care of. See what I tell you about fucking mini bosses being easy? Because, okay, we need to go that way and then fall down. Cool. That was a very easy boss. Whether it's because I'm just incredibly overpowered with all the shit I have or what, but... well, clearly I need to break something here. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah. I can't believe it's took me this long to realise you could shine spark in ball mode. Never considered it. Don't know if it's in every game or not. Maybe, maybe not. Can't go that way. It should be super hard to get back, I think. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but it feels like it is. Normally it locks you to go into a specific way anyway, really. Let me double check. Yeah, it'll be left and around. I cannot get stuck. Wonder if using like a big bomb would be better there or not. Like I said, we'll probably have lots of time to spare. There's no other bosses. You're gonna let me through if you are. I was hoping that you would just like ignore me. We need to go up and around. They love self-destruct sequences in this game, aren't they? It's a lot like Resident Evil. I've said that comparison a few times. That much just has a tendency of blowing up fucking everything. Which is the wrong missile. A bit of time, but it's not like it's the end of the world. Am I going the right way? No. I can tell the backwards. Tell me the wrong way. Why can't I? Okay, I was getting zapped by the ball there. Very close. How do I, This could kill me. This absolutely could kill me. Why are the missiles not working, you guys? Like, seriously, the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna die to these motherfuckers, because missiles don't work on them. I don't know how to kill them. Man, that's infuriating. I don't even know if I did it correctly or not. But bombs don't work on them and missiles don't work on them. The only way to kill them... Oh, I have to fight fucking Ridley. Man. It's not even a difficult boss. Honestly, unironically, the recon guys are like twice as hard as the Ridley boss. And I like seriously mean it. Because the recon guys, you can't use any sort of missile on, right? Okay, you didn't use fire last time, so I may try other things on them. The recon guys, because literally nothing works on them besides some basic shots. It's very bizarre. So now this becomes not very fun anymore. The thing is, the only opening he has is when he slams. Like so. But then he does missiles at the same time, so you can't hit him. So, for some reason I'm struggling harder on him this time. There we go. Once he spawns all this shit, I'm gonna save. I didn't even get all my health back this time because I did worse. Like, no, a kick in the head. Now, if I can't do it at max health, what makes you think I'm going to be able to do it at not max health? I have no idea how to beat the recon guys at the end as an issue. I'm gonna try and use the big bombs on them though. Because missiles and super missiles don't work on them, so hopefully the big bombs do. Maybe just before I get there. I know it's going to waste a lot of time. I may try and save. And then hope that I have enough time to do it. I'll either have to try and charge up a shot and then just do it that way, which is going to take a lot of time. Or have to try and do like power bombs. I don't know how optimistic I am about that strategy, or something. I'm going to be losing a lot of health on the way there. It's not just about doing it quickly, it's about doing it cleanly as well, you know. I need a lot of health for the fun for you guys, which are unironically harder than fucking Metroid, which is very hilarious to me. I don't know why I keep getting randomly electric shocked. Those balls just seem to electrocute me, but randomly. They just exist and you take damage. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this because my health is like not high enough to be able to do this, I don't think. I'm hoping that once you kill the recon guys, they like they just magically open the door for you. Because if not, I'm not too sure what to do. I'm calling them recon guys, it's just a bit better than calling them black guys. Okay, I love how I say how the spin jump's easy and then I mess up when it matters the most. Let's go the right missiles this time. Spam them like unbelievable since they're useless on the next guy. Yeah, that health is looking very pathetic, I must admit. I'm gonna make a save here, which may not be the super smart thing to do, but oh well, I guess. Judging by what's happening here, that doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I don't think that damages them at all. Oh wait, can I spin attack them? No. These guys are immortal to literally everything, except just normal. That's so weird. That's so weird. They're immortal to everything in the game except just randomly shooting them a lot. Oh no, because that one still didn't load. I don't know if they even take a lot of... I don't know if it's just lagging or not, but... Even spin jumping, the thing that like this really... Yeah, we just have to charge shot them really, don't we? There we go. Is this open? How do I... Oh, I fucking knew it did. Okay, just hijack it. Away we go. Thankfully Samus knows how to magically use these space pirate ships. That's probably bad. Just immediately blows up. Oh, okay, he just decided to die. Don't commit suicide. Okay, that looks oddly sexual. Or like a little semen moment. Now, if this is a real Metroid game, Samus will go into space and immediately crash into an asteroid belt. He'll probably say stuff like, "Oh, see you next mission," or something, and then it'll be like, I don't know how much collectibles I got. I feel like I didn't get a lot. This game has a lot less collectibles compared to Fusion, but I spent more time getting collectibles during Fusion, so it may actually balance out. You know, I spent less time on the game that has less collectibles. This game only took 3 streams, whilst the Fusion took at least 4 or 5, so yeah, it's a pretty small game. It would have only took 2 streams, but because it has the extra Zero Mission remake, Chose a Deal, which isn't in the original, it adds like an hour of content really. It took me about an hour 45 really, but that includes me speaking a lot, and also trying to spend a long time shine sparking, getting the odd collectible, and just being shit at the game, so you could easily do that like, in an hour if you were like a normal gamer. So now I'll just have to randomly speak about things. Good thing I have a lot to talk about, huh? I enjoyed that game, actually. I think at some point in time, I'm not too sure what my... it was on my first stream. I said Fusion was my favourite, and I'm not too sure if I said Super Metroid was my second, or if it was my third. At the moment, I think my favourite's Fusion, then this game, and then Super Metroid. There was just a few sections in this game that stumped me, but it was only like 2 sections, and then after that it was pretty fun and pretty free, honestly. And the things that stumped me shouldn't have really stumped me either. It was just like either unfortunate events, or like me not fully getting something, or... Like, one of the things that stumped me was that one block you're meant to break when you're on that little, like, Beyblade launcher thing. That little pinball thing. And I had a feeling you were meant to break it, so I shot at it, like, several times, and it just didn't break. So then that, like, logic dictates that I just assumed, oh, it didn't break, so it must be something else. And then magically just broke, like, when I wasn't even going for it, and then I couldn't progress, but... Good game. I'll be interested to see, obviously I've done a bit of research on the original, but... For example, it took me 2 streams to beat, not beat. It took me 2 streams to beat Mother Brain in Zero Mission. Would it have took me 2 streams to beat Mother Brain in the original? That's a little image of Samus and 2 little Chozo guys. Isn't that cute? How kawaii. Little gravity suit transition. I don't know how well my time was. Well, it must have been decent because she removed clothes. Or she removed her helmet, so probably normal ending. Wow, 3.5 hours, really. You're right, this will be interesting. 64%. I got 69 on Fusion. Is it just me or is she wearing purple lipstick on that? Or maybe not, maybe that's just her shoulder pad. I don't fucking know. Obviously, it's a short game, so I don't know how good that is. Normally, if you get the shit ending, she keeps her helmet on, so we probably got default ending. Not too bad, really, honestly. And then the game just ends, I'm assuming. Gallery has been added to the options screen. Original Metroid has been added. Yeah, apparently, I forgot to say, actually. Zero Mission has original Metroid as like a thing you can unlock once you beat the game. Because obviously, like I've said a few times, this is the first Western game to have an easy and a normal. If you beat the game on easy, I think you get like fuck all. But if you beat the game on normal, like I did, because I'm a top shaggy gamer, you unlock a hard difficulty as well. And then does it just start again? Let me make a save just in case I ever want to come back and do some sort of New Game Plus run. We'll be on this save. Copy, erase. I'll copy that one onto this one just in case I fuck it up. If I start game, if I click continue, does that just what happens out of interest? Seems like it starts the game again. Is there some sort of difficulty change? We're gonna figure some shit out here. It appears to just start... Actually, that never used to be there. Was it always like this? Am I tripping? I don't think it was it? Having a timer in the bottom left and also telling you things in the top left. It tells you the collectibles on the map that you're missing, and it also tells you timer. I swear it never used to do that. But now I'm just tripping. Maybe it did. Let me copy this again, because I don't want to fuck up my old save. If I click new, what would happen? That would erase the save data, and it seems like I have a little thing there. Interesting. So there is... let me search up anything about New Game Plus, when we can watch all the endings like we usually do. Zero Mission NG Plus. You lose all your weapons if you restart a file. You have a map showing how many expansions are in each area. Okay. The New Game Plus in this game is basically just a new game, but you get an expansion counter telling you how many are left in each area, as well as an in-game timer. It basically helps people want to get 100% or do speedruns. Okay. It's one of those things where it's kind of like, it's cool, and it increases replay value, but at the same time, you could have just had it in the base game, you know? I feel like having an in-game timer to begin with is just helpful. But whatevs. Okay, I can get rid of... It's always kind of sad when you have to close the emulator and close the map, knowing that you're probably never going to use them again. I don't know how many of these games I would replay. See, I'm just not the type of guy that gets hyper-fixated on this type of stuff. Some people, they just find a game and they just make it their whole entire life, you know? Like all the the Super Metroid speedrunners, for example, I've been having a look at some of them. Some of them literally do nothing but play that game, like day in, day out, again and again and again, just mastering it. And like, it's kind of cool, and like, no insult to them because it's impressive. But I just can't see myself dedicating myself so wholeheartedly, making one thing my whole entire identity, my whole life. I think I just get bored too easily. I'm always swapping from one thing to the next, you know? I definitely have phases with things. Maybe Metroid's just a phase, in the fact that it's one of those things where I just play the whole series and never play it again. I mean, I'll reference it again, because I actually like it. I think Fusion is a really good game. I mean, I think this game's good as well. Even really good. I definitely had fun playing them. The only, I don't know if I would play this game again. I can see myself playing Fusion again, because it's all about weighing up fun and, like, tediousness, you know? And I feel like Fusion's kind of easy enough for me to be able to probably speedrun or do things for. But I'm not sure. I imagine, like, a game like Metroid Dread. Maybe I'm putting too much hype on that game. I feel like I'm maybe hyping up too much and I'll be disappointed, but I think that probably has a... I have no idea, I'm just guessing. Since it's, like, the most new, most modern one, it probably has, like, a better replay value, maybe. Not necessarily replay value, but it probably has a New Game Plus system. But I have a feeling I'm just going to get on with that game really well, but who knows. Thanks, SaveBot, for baiting me, thinking someone's watching. What else to say? SaveBot kind of messed up my line of thought there. But yeah, let me close the map and shit. But I don't know, it's just impressive when people can just make a game their whole identity. It's not just Metroid. It's like there's so many games and shit, you know. Like people make Halo, or like a specific Halo, their whole entire identity, and they just speedrun it day in, day out. I just personally can't. I kind of have dabbled in speedrunning. I think there's some games that are incredibly fun to speedrun, and there's some games that are not. I don't know. It definitely requires a certain type of character and patience. I mean, the best I've really got at speedrunning, I'm trying to think here. I speedrun a little bit in Nine Souls, but not a lot. I speedrun in the extent that I started the game on PC, because it wasn't going to get an Xbox release, and then the second I started on PC, it randomly out of the blue got an Xbox release, and I ended up swapping over to Xbox. So I beat 2 bosses on PC, but in my spare time had to very quickly go back and beat 2. But because I knew what I was doing, I was able to do it really quickly, which is kind of cool. But in terms of I guess proper speedrunning would be Resident Evil achievements. Like when I did my well, I've done all sorts of speedruns on all the Resident Evils, because most of them have an achievement. Almost all of them have an achievement for beating the game under a certain amount of time. But even when the most recent achievement I got was when I 100%ed Resi 4 Remake, when I had to get an S+ on Professional. I didn't actually need to. It was a bit weird. There's an achievement to get S+ on Hard, I think, and there was an achievement to get an S+ on Professional or Hardcore. I forget. I'm forgetting. There's 2 difficulties. There's a Hardcore and a Professional. I think it goes Hard, Hardcore, Professional. I may be mistaken, but basically it goes Hard, Harder, and Hardest. And the only 2 achievements were for Hard and Harder. There actually wasn't achievement for Hardest, but apparently there was some sort of gimmick where obviously if you beat the game on Hard, you'd only get the achievement for that. But you would assume if you beat the game on Hardcore, or the harder game mode, it would give you the achievement for the hard mode. Now, there's a lot of mixed opinions online about it, but my understanding was that for whatever reason, if you beat the game on Hardcore with an S+, it wouldn't give you the S+ for hard. And even though you'd be doing the hardest one first, and then you'd be doing an easier one, so you should be able to do it. It's just still 4 hours of your life you'd lose, you know? So I just thought I'd rather not have to do 2 S+ professional runs, but it was guaranteed confirmed that if you did an S+ on the hardest, which I'm pretty sure was professional, but I may be mistaken, but if you did even though you don't get an achievement for it, if you did S+ on the hardest difficulty, it would give you not only one, but it would give you both of the S+ achievements, so that's what I did. And you needed to obviously beat the game on the hardest difficulty, but you also needed to do it within 15 saves, and I believe you needed to do it with under... I'm not too sure if it was 4 hours, it may have been 5 hours, but you needed to do it under a specific time frame as well. So speedrunning that shit's pretty fun, but obviously, I don't know. Resident Evil is very different from Metroid in the fact that there's not there's secrets, but it's not like Metroid where there's really intrinsic super hard puzzles. You know that Shine Spark puzzle where, I mean, I don't know. It was hard, it was tricky to begin with because I didn't know what I was doing, but now that I know what I'm doing, I will forever know what I'm doing. So if I was ever to play this game again, I could probably do it first try. And I'm thinking about the same with Resident Evil puzzles. The Resident Evil puzzles have always been easy for me because they're just the type of puzzle that I like and I enjoy and I'm good at. But I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example. In the church, for example, in the remake, when you have to do that mosaic puzzle where you have to swap the 3 different coloured, the red, blue, green, little moth cogs, and you had to move them around to make a stained glass window. That fucked up a lot of people for a lot of time. I never really had an issue with it, but even without having an issue with it, the more you do it, the better you get at it, you know? And obviously, because I 100%ed that game, I played it a lot. Like, when I did my S+ speedrun, it was like my 5th playthrough of the game. So the more I'm, like, talking about it, the more I'm convincing myself that if I did actually do a few more runs of this game, I could probably get really good at it. I think it's all about finding a route. It depends if you're going for 100% or any percent. You'd have to find, personally, how many missiles you really need for the job. I mean, there'll be a minimum, because obviously, unless there's some sort of speedrun tech of bypassing Mother Brain, I'm pretty confident you need a minimum amount of missiles. Let's just say it's like 50. You need like a minimum of 50 missiles, and every single one of them needs to hit in order for her to die. Because I don't think there's a way of killing her if not, but I could be mistaken. So you'd have to somehow incorporate which missiles you'd pick up, because you obviously want ones that are like close to your route, but you also want ones that are easy and you know that you're not going to fuck up. It would be interesting, but I don't know, I think there'd be a bit more to it. At least with like the Resident Evil games, it's pretty fucking linear and there's not a lot of backtracking really, at least in the ones I've played. I've speedrun 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. I haven't speedrun 1 yet. I only did one run of 1 so far, and that was my knife only. I'll have to play 0 at some point. I always say that. I will get around to it, I will. I'm just very Metroidy at the moment, and we're going to be Metroidy for some time, because we've still got a fuck ton of games to do. But then maybe we'll play 0 after that. Also, I just realised, is that a Chozo statue or something in the background? Kind of gets hard. Kind of looks like Conchu or some shit from Moon Knight. Anyway, tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to remove this, I'm going to close it, I'm then going to open up my display capture, and then we can drag, this is going to be a bit of a weird inception because I'm over here now. Let's go on YouTube and let's search up the Zero Mission thing, shall we? Let's up my volume a little bit, and let's dox myself probably, because there's all sorts of things that are probably sus on here. Zero Mission endings. Let's see, shall we? Metroid Zero Mission Gallery, all endings, this will do. You don't really need the audio that much, do you? But hey, it's there. Yeah, there is like an in-game gallery, isn't there? We'll just have a look. I think we already saw this one to an extent. Because the emulator combines a lot of the gallery shit together, because yeah, we saw all this lot, but I'll let it play anyway. Well, maybe out of interest, I'll search up the time, how many times you need. Yeah, damn. The time you need for, like, each ending. So that's probably the good ending. Because Blood just loses all. She kind of looks like she's been punched in the face. I know it's meant to be like her tongue or her lips or something, but because it's so blurry. Maybe that was the medium ending, because she loses even more clothes. And you know how Metroid games work by logic. The less clothes Samus has, the better you did. So maybe we got the bad ending then. Or maybe this is just a weird gallery thing. Maybe it's a hard difficulty thing as well, because apparently there was a hard mode, but I didn't immediately see it, unless New Game Plus is it, but... She only had her helmet removed for us, so maybe we did get a bad ending. 3 hours 30 doesn't sound too bad, but you have to remember it's a very short game. You can beat Resi 4 remake within 4 hours, and that was me doing... I beat it within 4 hours. That was my S Plus run that I beat under 4 hours. I know I did like an easy mode run just for the speedrun achievement, where I did like an infinite RPG, and I swear I did it in like 2 hours. Which is crazy to think about, because there's so much content in that game, but it feels really long. When you like first play the game, it feels, I don't know. Is this some Fusion? That's the original Fusion. Is that? No, that's not Fusion. It said something about Fusion, though, did it not? Some sort of Fusion gallery. But, yeah, when you first play Resi 4, it like, takes a lot of time normally, and then it's interesting to see how much time you can whittle down. So this is all stuff from Fusion. I don't think it was in the original Fusion, but because of how the emulator works, it incorporated it anyway. Because this is just random shit. Maybe I should skip some of this. Let's see. Honestly, I'm looking at it. The rest is just Metroid Fusion stuff we've already seen. Yeah, we've already seen all the rest. Let me search up 0 mission ending requirements. Rewards also kind of works, but I like this is the website I get all my maps from. It's a pretty useful website actually. I mean, it looks a bit janky. I don't know the last time it was updated or not, but okay. So if you complete the game on easy or over 4 hours without finding 100%, you get this one. It'll load. Okay, so these are the ones you're seeing anyway. See how the emulator, because it's like newer, it incorporates a lot of the gallery anyway. But in the original, you would on like its native console, you would see this. So this is the worst one. So I was correct by the worst ending always has Samus like fully clothed. Complete on normal or hard over 2 hours about 100%. So this is the one we got probably, right? Or maybe not. There's the one we got. Interesting that you're designed to do it under 2 hours. That's crazy. Complete on normal or hard under 2 hours without 100%. Is that one? Complete on normal or hard over 2 hours of 100%. Is that one? Complete on normal under 2 hours of 100%. It's crazy to think that you can do that. It's probably not that hard, but I don't know. From a guy that didn't get 100% doing it in 3 hours 30, I know it was my first time, and also, I mean, I fucked up a few things and got lost a little bit, and I talk a lot as well, which I think there's a lot of times where I went AFK and talked, so that probably adds like an hour to be fair as well. But I don't know, having the 100% items, I feel like that would take so long, because you really have to, backtrack a lot. Especially in Chosadia near the end, you have to go through the whole entire area to unlock your suit, and then in theory, you need to go all the way back through the area to get all the items. And some of them are pretty fucking hard to get, you know? I mean, once you find a solution, once you, like I said, once you've done it once, you can do it 1,000 times. It's just doing it that one time that's tricky. You need to figure out just the kind of the right mechanics and button inputs. But once you've done it, you know, you're Gucci. But did I click on this one? Which one was this? We didn't. That's under 2 hours with 100%. Complete on hard, under 2 hours of 100%. My throat's going again. Complete on normal with an item collection of 15% or less. Is that like a shit one? That's not even a shit one. Am I missing something? Oh, wait, that is difficult, actually. That is difficult. It's like a challenge. I didn't even consider that. It's a challenge where you don't get many upgrades. So that is actually a good one. That's why there's not a timer to do with it. Because you're, I guess 15%, well, or less it says. That must be the minimum, well, not the minimum, because you can clearly go less, but you can clearly beat the game with less than 50% collection. I mean, you don't need to pick up a single power bomb or a single super missile in theory, I don't think. Because you can just use normal missiles to destroy Mother Brain. And there's probably, I mean, you could probably search it up. Zero mission. How many missiles to kill Mother? You'll have to bear with me with my typing. I mainly just type very quickly when. For dealing optimal damage to Mother Brain, it's recommended. Oh, this is the AI thing. I don't trust AI shit. Apparently, I don't want to go on Reddit on stream because there's probably going to be like 5,000 different slurs. But as you can see just here, it does say Mother Brain herself dies in 35. It only takes 5 super missiles to kill the thing. But this one says 6 super missiles. See, that's bizarre. Maybe a difficulty thing, actually. Because this one says, I don't know if this is 0 mission or not, but it says 20 yeah, this can't be right. Is this 0 mission Mother Brain or not? There's too many ones. Okay. Let me go on 0 mission, and then let's see if we can figure out something here. But it's not just needing missiles for Mother Brain, I don't think. Because you also need all the missiles to actually get to Mother Brain as well. I just wanted a number, like a really concrete number, where it was like, oh yeah, you require 50 missiles in order to beat the section. See, it says upon reaching Mother Brain. Let's see if we can do some calculations here. See, it doesn't say how many missiles you need to destroy this lot is the issue. Upon reaching Mother Brain, about begins. The Space Pirate Leader's glass tank requires 20 missiles, or 4 super missiles to shatter, and her weak point is her single eye. So her eye itself takes 35. So you need 20 missiles to destroy the tank, and 35 missiles to destroy the eye. So you would need 55 missiles to actually destroy the boss, but that does not take into consideration the missiles you need to actually like beat the gauntlet to get to the boss, and it won't tell me. But you need a minimum of 55. I'm trying to think. So you get 5 missiles per upgrade, do you not? So that would be 11. That would be picking up 11 missiles. But you'd need more than that. But I don't know. There's probably some sort of website or something guide out there somehow, like a speedrunner's guide. I imagine it'll tell you the minimum amount of missiles you need to pick up. And shit. Did I click on this one? I can't remember. I did not. That's a cool lot though. Completing on hard with an item collection rate of 15% or less, and that's that. All right, we're just on the 2-hour mark, so that kind of worked out well. What to do now? I guess we can talk more about my next plan. The next plan of attack is now that we've technically done the 3D game. Sorry, the 2D games to an extent. At least I think we have. Like I said, I went on the official Metroid Reddit to kind of see some like specific opinions, and they said to do, in terms of 2D, you should do Super Metroid, then Fusion, then Zero Mission. Then you should do Prime 1, 2, and 3. Then I should either do Other M, or I should do Dread, in either order. And then I should do the original 1 and 2. Because by the time you've done all the other Metroids, you can probably actually appreciate what 1 and 2 are trying to do. Same with Other M, really. They're bad to get into the series because they're kind of... Other M's just meant to be mid, apparently. It's very controversial. And 1 and 2 just didn't age well. There's probably some others I'm missing. Apparently there's like a Metroid pinball game that's meant to be really hard to find. I don't know how. I'm sure I can find it. I'm pretty good at that shit. It'll be easy to get my hands on that. But apparently it's meant to be quite a bit of fun. So maybe I could get a stream out of that for shits and giggles. But... yeah, so next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow, because like I said, I have a very busy day tomorrow. Stupidly busy day. I'm going to be up for a lot. I'm kind of not really looking forward to it, but yeah, there's a chance. I mean, I'm working up until 10 p.m, but by the time I drive home, it'll be 11 p.m. I do have Monday off, I think, so in theory, I could stream late tomorrow night, but I do have to wake up at 6 in the morning. So that's, you know, that's something. I'm probably going to be incredibly fucking tired. So I don't know how conceivable that is. We'll see. I'll say it's 50-50, but it's probably more like fucking 90% that I don't and 10% that I do. But hey-ho. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm not working right now. I mean, they could randomly drop a shift on me like they do. They'd just be like, oh, by the way, we need you to fucking work, so get over here. But I don't have uni because I'm on spring break. So right now I'm not doing anything. But maybe a few days where my dad wants me to work with him or something, or my mum wants me to work with him, because fucking just the way it is, you know, child labour, even though I'm not a child anymore, which technically just makes it labour, which isn't illegal. So I guess it's slavery, kind of. I suppose. There's a thought, whatevs. But yeah, so if, let's say, for argument's sake, I'm completely free and I don't have to do any obligations, what I want to try and do is from Monday to Friday, for 5 days straight, I want to stream at the exact same time to try and be a bit consistent. But, like I said, I don't know what time to do it at. Because I can either do it, if I do it super late at night, it's going to fuck my sleep schedule up, and you'll exclusively get an American audience, which isn't intrinsically bad, but I can either do that, or I can stream like I did today. I think I started at 2 p.m, which today didn't seem to yield many results. It seems like quite a lot of people are streaming at this time, but it's so oversaturated. People are streaming all the time, but it's a very European time. You know, you don't really get an American audience. So it's kind of choosing between European or American, really. Or the best time to stream I've seen is when I streamed the other day, like 7 p.m. because it's late enough where Europeans are still awake and they're free to like watch you, but it's early enough to like where Americans will still be actively watching you or something like that. I don't know. So it's a pretty good time to stream, but it's also a tricky time to stream because it's like evening, and I'm busy evenings. But I feel like if I wanna keep progressing, not that I care about progressing, I could be regressing, which to be fair, I was to an extent for a bit, because I got to 50 followers, when I got to around 50, I forget what I was at like 55, and I dropped all the way back to 51, I was like, damn, I'm gonna go under 50, but then we crawled it back a little bit with a raid here and there and all that lot, but I just do it for fun, I don't really give a damn about numbers or anything, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to like try. I've always said, and I'll say it again, that when it's like a hobby, you obviously want to do well. You want to flourish and thrive in your hobby because it's just very validating, you know? So if I'm to quote unquote progress the hobby, I feel like the play is to just stream consistently. Because I think there's been a lot of guys throughout my kind of streaming adventure. I don't want to say career because that's way too cheesy and it's just wrong because it's not a career. My little adventure. There's been a few guys, a few named guys that they've stuck around for maybe a series or so, and then they kind of disappear into the ether. But I think there's a select few people that would actually enjoy watching me over like a prolonged period of time, kind of like a regular that would keep coming back. And I think I would up my concurrent viewers a lot, and I think it do really well for the community to have like an active chat and shit. But the reason they don't stick around, my guess, is because I'm just so inconsistent with my timing. Even though I stream regularly, I think it's because there's just time zones and shit, you know? There may be someone that's only available at 2 p.m. So I'll stream 1 or 2 days at 2 p.m. So they'll go in for a stream and they'll see it, and then they want to watch more. And then the next day they can't because I stream at like 7 p.m. and they're just not active at that time. Or same thing with me streaming at midnight. You get a lot of Americans that want to come in and they want to see some shit. And then I'll stream a few days at midnight and then they'll be there the whole time. And then the second I stop streaming at midnight and I stream at midday, they're just not awake or something, you know, they're not available. So then they just dip. So it's understandable. And it's very, not really self-deprecating or like self-diminishing, but it's like destructive, you know? It's an issue that I'm kind of causing on myself. And I'm suffering because of it, and rightfully so. But I just can't really help it. It's for me at least. I can't stress how streaming is such a time-consuming thing, and I'm not gonna go into like, oh, it's difficult and I need a break, because I don't. I think streaming's one of like the fucking easiest things you could do on the planet. But it is time-consuming. It's not like any other hobby on the planet, like a sport or like fucking sewing or something. That's a bit of a weird example, but like, you know, if I'm working, I have work tomorrow, but just before work, I have like an hour available, and I can just throw a couple darts, or I can kick a football around, or I can sew a little bit, and then I need to go to work now, so I'll just stop. And you're progressing because you've gained a little bit of practice and you've sewn a little bit, so the next time you come back to it, you can just resume from where you left off and continue. So you'll go finish work, and maybe just before bed you want to do a bit more of your hobby just to chill out a bit and you can sleep. So you come back and maybe do half an hour to an hour of just, I don't know, a sport. Like I said, maybe play like some pool or something, or some golf, or just sew a little bit more. And even though you've only spent like an hour and a half sewing in total of the day, but you've done an hour early and then you've done a half an hour late, but you can pause it any time and resume it any time. And you can't do that with streaming. I can't just be like, okay, I'll stream for an hour before work and then I'll just abruptly cut it off, and then I'll work and I'll come back and just resume from where I left off. It just doesn't really work like that, because you can't expect your viewers to just fucking sit there and fucking stasis like it's the start of Fallout 4. And then you can't just put them in cryostasis, and then when you want to resume stream, you just fucking wake them up like, you know, hey, come watch me. It just doesn't work like that. You need to have several consecutive hours. I mean, even today, I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I've kind of ran out of shit to do. It's not like I want to just... In theory, I have enough time that I could just fucking download Metroid Prime 1, and then we could just play that, although... I will talk a bit more about that. I went on a tangent and I kind of went off the road there, but... We'll probably be playing the remastered one, which will probably be quite chunky, and it'll be impossible to download that while streaming, so we'll just talk a little bit. I'm past my minimum 2 hours, even though all my Metroid streams have been quite a bit longer than 2 hours. So it kind of feels weird to have a shorter stream, but it is what it is. No, I've swapped all my topics around, and now I forgot what I was talking about. Something streaming long, but you do need a lot of spare time to be able to like stream for such a long period. I think there was more to it than that, but I forgot what I was talking about. So I guess we'll just go back to Metroid Prime. So yeah, obviously there's Prime 1, 2, and 3. 4 is coming at some point in 2025, but that'll come on the Switch, and it probably, I don't know how long it's going to take to get a PC. Not really a port, but an emulation. Because I've never been like a super big Nintendo fan, so I've never been like a day one person, so I don't know how long it takes for stuff. You would assume it would take a fucking while for it to come on PC. I'm not sure though. I'm sure there's like a bunch of like hyper fans that are like super knowledgeable and will port it quickly. Maybe, maybe not. But when 4 does come out, I don't know if I want to play it on Switch, because obviously I have a Switch, but it's dusty as fuck. I haven't used it in fucking years. I basically haven't used it in general. I didn't even want it. I just happened to get it. Like I didn't buy it or anything. It just happened to fall into my hands through like a various hand-me-down and a gift and whatnot. But I have like no games on it, and I don't know if I can be bothered to spend all that money on Prime 4. And then I'm assuming you probably need the membership anyway. I don't know if you can play offline games. No clue if I need a Nintendo membership to play the game or not. But I don't really feel like... I just don't feel like playing a good game on a dogshit console with a dogshit membership. I just want to play it on PC. Or I'll just wait until Switch 2, so at least it's a bit better and stronger. Hopefully it gets an improvement. A bit like how various Xbox One games got like a Series X upgrade. I think it's kind of... I think it's a dogshit decision to put Prime 4 as one of the final Switch games. Why would you put such a big, like, it's a decently big, decently popular, decently well-funded and produced game. Just put it on the better platform. You know damn well the Switch won't run it because it's shit. But I think it's just because I think it's gone through a bit of development hell. I think it's been built from the grounds up, fully expected on the Switch, and it's been delayed a few times. I think it would take too much. It would be so much of a pain in the arse to then convert it to the Switch 2. They're like, fuck it. We'll just dump it on a dogshit console that we're abandoning in a few months. But yeah. We'll get to them when we get to it. I don't want to play it on Switch, but if I have to choose between waiting a year for it to come on PC or just play it immediately on Switch, I'm unfortunately going to have to choose the latter. It may cost me a lot of money. I don't even know what streaming on a Switch is going to be like. I mean, all you really do is just you put it in the dock and then plug the not the graphics card, the capture card in. And then jobs are good. But it'll probably run at like 720p at like fucking 20 FPS. It'll probably crash every 2 seconds because it's the Switch. But, you know. But anyway, so we'll play Prime 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3 do not have remakes. The first game does have a remake, and it's a very, very good remake. It's very loyal. It basically takes everything the first Prime was and just puts a new coat of paint on it. Just significantly better controls, significantly better graphics, animation, sound, and audio quality and design. It's just better in like every form. And it's so good to the point that people don't even recommend playing the original anymore because the remaster is just that loyal and that good. So it makes sense for me to play the remaster, but like I said, the only issue is the remaster is very polished, and it has modern controls. So once you beat Prime 1, you'd then technically be going back in time to play Prime 2 and 3, which would be kind of older, and it would have that kind of, that jank to it, and the shittier controls. And I think it would be a very rough transition. I think it'd be a much easier and better transition if we just play the original one, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to play the remaster and bite the bullet. I think it'll be okay. I think 2 may suck to begin with. It may be a very difficult transition, but by the time we're halfway through 2, or by the time we finish 2, then go into 3, it should be second nature and we should be good. So yeah. Don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, but we'll probably stream on Monday unless I get kidnapped or something. And then we'll just be playing Prime Remastered, probably. I mean, out of interest, just because we have time and I can just randomly search some shit up, let's check the popularity between Metroid, Prime. Oh, there's going to be an echo because it's me. See, okay, that's interesting. The original Metroid Prime has 3 viewers, and Prime Remastered has 10 viewers. So, out of interest, there's a single human being on the planet. based little, who's this? Like a, is this Dutch? This is Dutch. There's a Dutch VTuber playing the original Prime. But he's the only guy in the universe doing so. And in terms of Prime Remastered, there's two guys. Some random furry guy and this guy. So they're about the same. There should be a way to check. This has 8.7k followers and this has 55.5k followers. But even so, it feels like there's so many categories where I don't know. Like, it feels dead. Maybe it's just coincidence. Maybe it's just a time zone thing. But I don't know. I feel like many games, it's like they get, even though they have 50k followers, at the same time they have like fucking nothing. You know, like they have no streamers and no viewers. Who knows? Who knows? But in theory, the smart play from a streamer's perspective would to play. You would assume play this one because there's less competition, but there's really nothing in them. There's 7 viewers in them, which for 7 viewers is fucking massive. I mean, that's like humongous. But there's only one guy streaming this, and only 2 guys streaming remastered. So I think I'll just play remastered. I think it'll be more fun for me to play. If I can choose between playing a slightly unpolished version and getting like maybe 2 or 3 more viewers, and then playing a more polished version and getting like no viewers, I'm probably just going to choose the polished version because I don't care that much about viewers. It's not like the end of the world, really, you know. I always put like kind of my own fun ahead, whether that's selfish or not. But all the decisions I make are because I feel like most streamers, there's a decision between your own happiness and the stream's happiness, if that makes sense. And I always say the example of Dead by Daylight players. Dead by Daylight streamers fucking hate the game. They really do. But it's a very specific niche, and the viewers are fucking ruthless. And people make their living, and they make their notoriety through Dead by Daylight. They make all their viewers and all their money off of it, and it comes to the point where they cannot do anything else. If they swap, they either get harassed and bullied back into going back to Dead by Daylight, or they just plummet into irrelevancy. They just lose 99% of their viewership. So they can't do it. And they're fucking miserable people. Honestly, they are. Not as an insult, just as like a fact. Because imagine just having to play a game like Dead by Daylight, day in, day out, and it's all you're known for, and it's all you'll ever be known for, and you just don't have the freedom to do anything else. You're just forced to stick to it. It makes you miserable as a person. So even though the stream is fucking popping off, it's like, I don't know. Just because the stream's happy just doesn't mean you're happy, is what I'm getting at, you know? And maybe it's one of those things where you could be like, oh, you know, they're ungrateful. Maybe from my position, you know, these people have like 10,000 followers and fucking they have 10,000 times the viewers I get. So I could be like, oh, I'm really jealous of you. But like, I'm actually not, because I feel like I'm happier as a streamer than they are. Good old save bot saying whatever the fuck it's on about. It takes a while, because that was a hot minute ago since that clip happened. It takes a while to generate them. Maybe it's because it's slow or because my internet's shit. But yeah, I feel like I don't even know. I feel like maybe playing Metroid Prime would get you like 1 or 2 more viewers, but playing Prime Remastered would make me feel happier as a game, like and a gamer playing it. If that makes any sense. I'm not good at articulating my thoughts when I say them out loud, but like I said, most streamers would sell their soul to get popular, I feel, and they would do things not necessary. Maybe my friend is a good example. He made all of his popularity off of Roblox. He wanted to play Valorant and shit. He wanted to stream a lot of other games, but it just so happened that his fan base stuck for him for Roblox. So he's now forced to be a Roblox streamer, even though he doesn't want to be, and he can't swap. So he's actually pretty sad about it, you know? He doesn't really look forward to it. He's unironically being, like, held hostage. And, it's like, sure, the stream's doing well, but he's not doing well. And, I don't know. I'm kind of just a broken record saying the same shit over and over again, but I just don't think I would sell my soul like that. One of my best categories I ever did was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That popped off. The reason it popped off is because I play that game a lot. I'm very knowledgeable about Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty decent about Yu-Gi-Oh! And because I've played it so much, I have a lot more cards and shit than other people. So I'm just a good streamer to watch, admittedly. I don't suck myself off much, but I will say that, like, And also, not there's a lot of demand for it. There's a lot of people that want to view it, but not a lot of people that want to stream it. Whether it's because they get embarrassed of misplays or something like that, because it can be toxic. But when I would stream Duel Links, I would do very well. And I still play Duel Links. I still like Duel Links to an extent, even though it's kind of on a downward slope and a bit of a spiral at the moment. But that's a whole other fucking bag of worms, can of worms, whatever the fucking saying is that we don't really need to go into. But if I wanted to, I could just become a Duel Links streamer, and I would probably have double the views and double the followers that I have now. But I just don't think I would be happy because I get bored playing as much as I like Yu-Gi-Oh, playing the same thing day in, day out, because obviously all my streams have to be a minimum of 2 hours long. Imagine, and I stream almost every single day. Can you imagine dedicating 2 hours of your life, like a day, every single day, give or take, just doing the same thing again and again and again? And some people do, and some people are okay with it, you know, like speedrunners, like streaming Super Metroid, like I was on about earlier. But at the same time, you have people like that play Dead by Daylight, and they fucking want to blow their brains out. So I just made an executive decision that it wouldn't have made me very happy. It probably, if anything, it would have probably made me hate Yu-Gi-Oh, which is the last thing I want. So yeah, that's that. I definitely I just do it for fun. I just do it because it makes me happy. It's just entertaining, really, even if it destroys my vocal cords. And it is incredibly time consuming. I mean, in theory, I could have done a lot of better shit with my life when you think about it. In the amount of hours, there's probably a way of checking, but I don't want to go into my account right now because I don't want to accidentally leak anything that, like, I'm not meant to leak. I just, like, leak my fucking email. It isn't actually a big deal, to be fair. I think the email on this account is, like, a business email anyway, so it's designed to kind of be spread around, but I don't know. I have no idea if it's sensitive info or not. There probably isn't, but just in case, I won't. Or just embarrass myself with my pitiful statistics. Although my statistics aren't that bad at all. They've been popping off recently for me. Whether it's because I've been getting raided. I don't know if I actually did get raided or not. Because when what was his name? I don't know if he's still here or not. I don't. How is that? How do you say his name? Riki Star Chiller. I'll just call him like Chiller or something. Because I don't know if it's Ricky or Riki, because you could kind of have an Asian tone on it, you know? If you did a Western tone, it would be Ricky, but if you say, like, an Eastern tone, it'd be Riki. There's like, a small, like, you know, little difference in twang there, but, because obviously I raided him just because he seemed like a cool guy. We had a lot of viewers at the time, so I thought, fuck it, we'll raid, and he was kind of, he just had a cool thing going, so I raided him, then he came in. But I don't know if it was a raid or not. The reason I say that, not that it makes a difference or not, but I have raid notifications and they didn't go off, which kind of threw me off. I don't know why they didn't go off, because I tested them after stream and they work. So I don't know if it wasn't a raid or it just didn't work. Because I kind of felt bad. I was like, oh shit, did he raid me and I didn't thank him? That's kind of rude of me. But I don't know. I don't know. That sounds rude and weird of me. But either way, I think the guy brought quite a few viewers with him, so I appreciate that, because that stream popped off. So, it's very much, it's kind of cool when it's like a I help you, you help me thing, although I think he helped me significantly more than I helped him. I think I gave him like 1 follower, he gave me like 3 or 4. Not follower, sorry, viewers. Although he gave us followers as well, to be fair, but I don't really know what I'm saying, but I know, I always say that there's a lot of times where, when I'm streaming, I can't really gather my thoughts very well, and then, the second I like end stream, I feel like, oh fuck, I could have said that better, or I could have said this, or I've done that. But you live and you learn, it's not a big deal. I'm just kind of rambling to get the time up, really. Not really, but we have a lot of time, is what I'm saying. If it was like a 3-hour long stream, I probably would have just fucked off by now, but because we finished like under 2 hours, I thought, we may as well just talk a little bit. Not that anyone probably gives a shit. I almost considered having some background music again, because thankfully I didn't get any copyrights when I was playing all the Metroid shit through Spotify. But I'm trying to think of what else I can search up or do. I mean, maybe one thing we could do is Metroid Prime remastered map. See if we can get a map up. I fucking honestly, Metroid Recon is such a fucking, I love that thing. What I will do is let me unfavorite this one because we don't need this anymore. Don't need that one. We'll be using this one. I don't know if it's a remaster, though, actually. This doesn't seem like it is. I don't know if there's a big difference between Prime and the remaster. Is there a remastered map? There's so many fucking games, holy shit. No, there's Pinball. Well, you've got Prime, Prime 2, Prime 3, Prime Hunters as well also exists. That's like a weird thing. I don't think there's a, it doesn't seem like there's a remastered Prime map. I don't know if the Prime map is, I don't know if it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, mirrored in the remaster? There's got to be subtle differences, right? Like, you can't use a default map to progress for a remaster, surely? Maybe what? I mean, I don't know. The maps don't seem... I guess Prime's difficult because it's not a 2D game, is it? So the map's a bit different. I don't know how it works in terms of collectibles either. I don't know... It seems like there is collectibles. Okay, there is. I don't know how useful that's going to be for me or not. Since it's not a 2D game, I may not need them. I may not need them. They may be modern enough to the point where I can just figure out myself. We'll see. Maybe I'll just fuck it, we ball. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then probably regret my my decision. But actually, what platform did Metroid Prime come out on? See, that's already comes out with the remaster kind of. That's the remastered image. I think it's a GameCube. Well, if I put release date, it was a 2002 game apparently, which is weird because there's another Metroid that came out in 2002. I thought, was it Fusion that came out in 2002, or was it Zero Mission that was 2002? Either way, I think it's weird because I swear 2 Metroid games came out in the same year. It came out on the GameCube. Interesting enough, it also came out on the Wii later. It must have got a Wii port or something, because that's a 206. Maybe it just got a Wii port. Let me see when Fusion came out. I don't know if this is correct or not, but... yeah, you see, Metroid Fusion was a 202 release, but it says here... yeah, they're only a day apart. 17th of November. Is that correct? Because that seems like really shit marketing. Why would you release a why would you release Metroid 4, the last kind of 2D game, for a little bit? Maybe that's a mistake, but why would you release Fusion, Metroid 4, and then immediately go into a 3D game in Metroid Prime? I feel like the AI, or there's got to be something wrong here. Maybe it's because they were released earlier in Japan and then they just happened to release at the same time in America or something. I don't know. I feel I don't understand that. Why would you release one game then the day after release another? That seems really fucking dumb. But who knows? But if I think the remaster was in 2017. I think. And that's on Switch, unfortunately, which is a bit of an L. I reckon I don't know. It's going to be harder to get my hands on the remaster because I can't emulate. I don't know. There is Switch emulators, to be fair, but they're just harder to gain access to compared to the older games. I mean, is there a ROM? I don't know how much I want to do on stream because I don't want to like accidentally do some piracy shit. But this seems to be... I don't know if this is dodgy or not, but this looks like a potential emulator. Because if you think I'm playing the game on Switch, you can fuck right off. Maybe I'll have a look into this. Like I said, 3DS emulators exist, so it shouldn't be that hard to do, really. There seems to be a website that, for the most part, does Switch ROMs, which is pretty nice. Fire Emblem Engage, that was kind of mid, honestly. Fire Emblem's been mid for a little bit. Fucking Warriors wasn't the best either. Very Dynasty Warriors type. Fucking Touhou's Spell Carnival. Now I'm just having a look through random fucking Switch games. There's a lot of good games on Switch, there really is. But fuck me if it isn't a dog shit console. What's Witch and the Holy Night? That seems so familiar to me. What is... I've heard... Is this... It's not a... yeah, it's Type Moon. It's a kind of Fate University thing, isn't it? Isn't it like some Mounty Blood type shit? It's Tsukiyomi or something, is it not? Oh no, no, it's not Tsukiyomi. It's just like it's just something that fucking Time Moon does. It's the same shit as Fate. Fucking Jump Force. What a peculiar little game. I never played Octopath Traveler. It's on Xbox now, but I had a friend that played it. I don't know if it's good or not. There's so many random fucking Mugen souls. That sounds kind of cool. Anyway, that's probably enough of that. I guess I'll just end stream now because I'm just not really stalling, but I'm not exactly doing anything super entertaining. I'm just kind of talking and chatting random shit. So I appreciate everyone chatting and existing and viewing. That's Metroid Zero Mission done. Very short game, fun game though. Did enjoy it. Fusion, I still prefer Fusion, I think. But like I said, my memory is very hazy. I just forget stuff so quickly. And obviously, I think the more I play Metroid, the better I get at it, and the better I am at it, the more fun I have, and the more fun I have, obviously, the more fun memories I'm gonna have. So I think maybe there's some sort of recency bias in the fact that Super Metroid was the first game I played, so I was dogshit at it, and I missed a lot of stuff and messed up a lot of stuff. So it makes sense that I hold it in worse regard compared to games I played after it. So really, I should probably replay them again once I kind of know what I'm doing. But that's just the way it is. It can't really be helped. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we'll play Param. I have no idea if I'm going to enjoy them or not. I mean, I like first-person games, but it's not really. It's not. Is it a Metroidvania? Is it still classified as a Metroidvania? Like, what is it? It feels very Doom and Halo-like, or maybe like Metal Hellsinger, in the fact it's kind of like a first-person bullet hell, I think. Because there's still got to be that Metroid difficulty, right? Because like the main concepts are still there of all the collectibles and going around and all that lot. But we'll see. I feel like, if anything, the 2D games may be more of my thing, just because all the Metroidvanias I've ever really played and enjoyed have been 2D, and they've kind of had that aesthetic, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Any way to figure out how to try it. Anyway, I'm just chatting a bunch of shit. Once again, I appreciate you all existing, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.